All right, so now that we have seen how we can create different load schedules, duplicate load schedules, you know, single phase, three phase, and all that, then we can build our panel. So you have maybe how many distribution boards do we have here right now? We have about one, two, three, four, five. Okay, we have about five distribution boards. Okay, so very, very easy. Let's build our panel. So to build your panel, you come to the final panel. Okay, this is where you build your panel. Okay, so it's already done. So you can see this project grand totals. This is the final panel. Okay, all right. You see total connected load is 73 kilowatts. Demand. So you can change the demand factor 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, depends on what you use. Then the current is what 0.106 amps. Okay, so this breaker 160 amps. The cable 50 square. That will be 4 by 50 square, 4 by 50 square. Power factor and the voltage. So and it's also giving you the details for each distribution board. So this is summary for distribution board A, summary for distribution board B, distribution board C, distribution board C and D, E. You see, you have them all there. Then the complete project schedule, all the schedules you have that you have done. That's everything together there. But of course, this is what you really need. Okay, this is exactly what you really need. All right, so that's done. I mean, it's taking up about half of the work off you. Now, one important thing you want to be able to do, you want to be able to export your distribution board. So for each distribution board, you can just come here and export Excel. Okay, so I'm just going to do that right now. So let me start from DBA. I'm not going to do DBA. Okay, this is DBD. Let me just do DBD. So export Excel. Excel has been downloaded successfully. Okay, so let me go to let me just put it here. Load schedule 2025 11/19. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Okay, so that's that. So I can just that's it. I can just open it. Just simple. Just allow it to open in Excel. So that's it. So you can see this is the schedule, the circuit summary, the phase load, the load summary. Okay. So of course enable editing. It's you know how to handle your Microsoft, I mean your Excel. I want to spread it all out. Okay. So very easy. I'm spreading it all out. Okay. So and that's for the schedule. All right. So you can see L1, DL2, DL3, DL4, DXL1, DXL2, DP1, DP2, DP3, DP4, H2. I guess there was no H1D, H3D, and H4D. Okay. Must have deleted that some on along the line. And this is the circuit summary. The circuit summary. Okay. So what you really need in your drawing will be most likely the circuit summary. All right. So that's easy. So the face load totals here it is, and the load summary is also here. Everything is done for you, and all you just need is export this to your AutoCAD. I'm sure you know how to do that. It's very very easy. So if I'm gonna for the load schedule, if I want to export the load schedule right now, just just take this now. Just copy this one, right? I like to give it more room just so I'm just gonna click copy, go to my template so I can just drop it here. Just come down, paste. I like to paste special. Okay, go to AutoCAD entities, and you click OK. You can also paste as Microsoft Excel worksheet, and you can paste as AutoCAD entities. So I'm just going to look for a place to dump it. This it. Beautiful. All right, so that's that. Okay. So I think I must have pasted that as Microsoft Excel. I like to paste that AutoCAD entities. Let me do that. So AutoCAD entities rather. Okay. So I'm just gonna drop it here. So wow, that's massive. That's why I like to paste as AutoCAD entities. That's good. Okay, and delete this one. Because if you want to do any edits, you could have done the edits on Excel anyway. You understand? You could have done the edits on Excel. So this is it. All right. I like to explode it. So where is my just explode it so I can always work on it by one. So this is it. Now for the summary, we go back to the Excel document. So what I the circuit summary or this is the circuit summary. This is the face loads and this is the load summary. Okay. So I can take the face loads. All right. So same with this, you copy this. Okay, copy and go to your drawing and just paste. However it is you want to paste, this is your choice. Okay, just paste. I like AutoCAD entities. So this is the face load. All right, RYB, the face load. And finally, the load summary. It's the load summary. Okay, so that's for one distribution board. That's load summary and everything. So total connected load and all that. So it's all there, very easy. You can just explode it. So however it is you want to do this is your choice. Just explode these ones. So that's for one single DB. So you can go to each of the DBs, just exporting everything that it has done for you without any problem. Very easy, and you can scale it to whatever size you want to meet your drawing. Okay, so I'm just gonna scale it. So it depends on how your title block is. So you just want to scale. So that's that. So for each individual distribution board, so your distribution board is done. Can you see? Very simple, very easy. Your load on the load schedule, everything simple as A, B, and C. Okay, so that's that about of course, after you have done all your distribution board, if you've exported all your distribution board, you can also go to your final panel and also export your final panel. So a very same thing, just save. Come there, just open it. It's enable editing. So that's it. Sorry about that. So this final panel for how many distribution board now? This is the final panel, your main panel. This is the details for your main panel. Okay. So this for the DB summaries. These are the DB summaries. This is what you really need. Okay, you need your DB summaries, right? Depends on how you do yours. Anyway, so everything is there. I've shown you how to export it in case you don't know how to export your Excel to your drawings. That's that. Very easy. Very, very easy. No issues. If you drop it as AutoCAD entities, you can also edit it if you want to edit. And this is the complete schedule. You don't need all this because you already have the distribution boards. Okay. So but if you want it like this also, this is the complete schedule for each DB. So this is DBA, all the entries for DBA, all the entries for DBD, all the entries for DBB, and all the entries for DBC, all the entries for DBE. If you also want this, you can also. your drawing. So it's all your choice. Okay. So very, very easy. This is how the Cintojon MEP design toolkit makes your work as easy as possible. So, the situation whereby you've been doing the designs and you now have to start the load schedule, that is off. Then when you have a design with you, you're not calculating, okay, so I need to know the lumens, the utilization factor for the everything is done for you. So you're designing in about half the time. Okay. So this is your electrical design toolkit. You also have the plumbing design toolkit where you can size your pipes. Okay. You can look at the slope. Okay. You have a slope. You want to determine the slope of your sewer line. Okay, from the invert of the manhole or inspection chamber effluent to where the final manhole is before the sewer plant or the septic tank. It does that for you. So also coming is the tank sizing. That's the water tank sizing automated, septic tank sizing automated. Okay, and things that make your work easy and faster. That is all you get. Okay, in the Cintojon MEP design toolkit. All right.